So the Epstein list. We knew this was eventually going to come out. It has. And now that it's come out, I don't know how to feel about it. A little disappointed, a little bit underwhelmed. But as we all knew, Donald Trump's name was going to be thrown in around there, even though it's shown that he really didn't have anything to do with anything to do with the island or really anything to do with Epstein himself. He just knew him, probably was at a lot of the different same events. Obviously, Epstein um, owned a place in New York. Donald Trump is a big New York guy, so obviously they're going to know each other. They're going to cross paths, all this kind of stuff. Anyways, let me read this article. This is from The Independent. This is just going to talk about some of the names and stuff, and I'm going to point out some of the things that are going on in this article, which is funny because this is a UK article. So it just goes to show you that this narrative kind of, it transcends the globe, let's say. Okay, so the Epstein list full of names revealed in unsealed court records so far. So Prince Andrew and Bill Clinton are among the more than 100 people named in newly published legal documents linked to the pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. The disclosure of the first batch of court files includes the names of victims, friends, and associates of the sex offender and Ghislaine Maxwell, although many others have no direct link to Epstein. The millionaire financier, who socialized with royalty and celebrities, was accused of running a large network of underage girls for I shouldn't say the word sex, so I'll just say underage girls for transactions of the chitty chitty bang bang or the bow chicka wow wow. We'll put it that way. While awaiting trial, he killed himself in his jail cell in 2019. No, he didn't. Um, or did. I don't know. Maybe he didn't. Most likely didn't. I don't know what he did. Allegedly. Allegedly, he killed himself. Um, there's no question. He's he's unalived. Put it that way. Legal documents relate to a defamation lawsuit brought against Maxwell in 2015 and were published under a judge's order on Wednesday. The second tranche of documents released on Thursday evening did not shed much new light on the case, including many of the names previously made public. Further documents unsealed on Friday are currently being reviewed by the Independent. Okay, so here, this one makes me laugh here. So it says, uh, hold on, where is it here? Prince Andrew appears prominently with the documents mentioning a previously reported accusation that he groped Johannes Schoberg, which she denies. Former U.S. Presidents Bill Clinton and Donald Trump are also named, with neither accused of wrongdoing. Okay, there's where it's funny. It says Bill Clinton and Donald Trump are mentioned. So you see how they sully it? They just throw them together. They were both mentioned. Bill Clinton had gone to the island a number of times. He's on flight logs. There's a weird picture that was found of Bill Clinton in a blue dress in Epstein's New York apartment. There's a there's some crazy ties going on there between the two. Donald Trump knows him. There's no real crazy ties, but you see how they put them together, so you can just kind of say, "Oh, well, they're both involved." Just throwing a bunch of shit at the wall, and they're hoping that by putting both the names together, you'll just kind of go, "Oh, well, it seems like Donald Trump wasn't involved, and I guess maybe Bill Clinton was involved." Like you're just selling it all. It's just a way to throw it in a big soup, so nobody can kind of discern what the real uh, who the real culpable or guilty parties in this whole little torrid scene were. So gross. But you knew that was going to happen with Donald Trump. You knew they were just going to throw his name anywhere in there. They're just going to try and link him in every which way to Epstein, even if it's, you know, even if it's just kind of benign like that. They're still going to put it in there because they know it's just kind of just mentioning him with that in that same sphere with Epstein is not good for him. So this whole list here, I'm not gonna read it. There's a lot of people on. I'm just gonna go through a couple of what's on this list. It's kind of funny. Um, People I thought were kind of funny, like Stephen Hawking. Why is Stephen Hawking on there? Hey Jeffrey, take me to the island. Like, what's he doing? He's just sitting there drooling, looking. Oh, these young girls. Uh, Michael Jackson. Yeah, it's a big surprise. Wonder why he'd be on that list. Kevin Spacey. We already know he's a bit of a creep. Who else? Bruce Willis surprised me, but again, who knows? Like, who knows if this is a real why he's on that list in any way? Maybe he was at a party, Again, it's like you get people like Naomi Campbell, Cameron Diaz, Chris Tucker, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Of course, going to throw him in there. And look how they say American politician and conspiracy theorist. Just just want to stab my brain when I read stuff like this. Get out of here. That's how you're going to put him. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so a lot of people. Who else? There was one other one that I thought was kind of funny towards the end. I think here. Uh, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. It's a big list though. There's a lot of people on here. I've seen some lists. Unfortunately, I've seen some lists that I think people have edited and have kind of, you know, I don't know. Like I don't know what the true list is. I don't think you're gonna be able to find the true list because you're gonna find all these reports on, and they've got everyone's got a narrative to push. Most of them have the same narrative, so I guess that's nice for them. But I've seen lists where the Obamas are on there and stuff. Again, maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, Oprah. Oh, that was one. I saw a list with Oprah on there. Again, this guy was a you know, very popular. Put it that way. He was a big deal. He was a big. He's going to all the biggest parties, that kind of stuff. So it's not weird that people would know him, that he'd be that people would be, you know, associated with him in some way. It's just how are they associated? And again, that's what that's what's irritating about this whole thing. It's they sully the waters by just dropping names of people that are reputable into pool with all the garbage. So we'll see. We'll see how this list comes out. Maybe if he gets, a couple more trusted, um, you know, unbiased sources, put it out and we can see it. Maybe we'll get a clearer look at what it is.